Hello, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending from the place you are watching us today. Thanks for coming to this second live that we are providing to support the second video of the free for parts masterclass of the course Wake Up Your Eyes. We are going to be going in deep into the topics that I know I was talking on the second video that was released a couple of days ago, and we will be doing the exercise again, hopefully with you, and the three exercises about sunning, the inner kaleidoscope, and the other one that is the shade one with the paper. And then we will be talking about an amazing tool that we use a lot but is a resource that we use in natural vision that is very good, and that we use it to replace or as an alternative as the prescription glasses, as well as the sunglasses, and is a transition tool as well. And then we will do an exercise together, hopefully, where we will be learning about the instant focus technique, and we will be answering as many questions as you may have about all these topics that we will be talking today. Meanwhile, I like to remember you that if you haven't watched the previous lesson number 1 and the lesson number 2 of this video course, Wake Up Your Eyes, that you register to the course and to do not miss it. Okay, and I would like as well to show you the date and times that we are releasing videos, and that we actually already released the videos. So let me show you the dates so you don't miss it. Lesson number 1 was released on September 20, and the light was already done. Lesson number 2 was released a couple of days ago, and it was about sunning and the goodness of the sunlight. And then lesson number 3 is going to be released on September 26th, so tomorrow. And it's going to be about how emotions are affecting our sights, and in what way they affect us actually, or can affect us. And then on September 28th, we'll be doing a live to support that video, lesson number 3, in order to go in deep in more than 15 emotions that can and how those emotions can affect our sight. And finally, on September 29th, we'll be releasing the video number 4, which is about the 6 scientific levels that support natural vision. And in October 1st, we'll be going in deep into this lesson. Okay. As well, I like to tell you that the videos, they are pre-recorded, and they are sent to you via email, all the links, and they're usually available from 9 a.m. Your local time. And then all the lives will be broadcasted from 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is Los Angeles, Seattle, Vancouver, from 12 a.m. noon Central time, which is corresponds to Chicago, Dallas, Manitoba, and from 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is New York, Miami, Toronto, and Quebec. And in Europe, which the information is in there, but I'm just telling you right now, it will be from 6 p.m. on the Western European time, which is for London, Dublin, and Lisbon, and 7 p.m. for the Central European time, which is for Amsterdam, Berlin, Paris, Rome, and Madrid. Okay, I invite you to subscribe to this video course if you haven't so, and that you invite your family, friends, your loved ones, and this person that you think can benefit from it. It's about the basics of natural vision, and it can only do goodness in you. There's no contraindications about it. Okay, and then as well, I would like to highlight that this free 4-part masterclass, Wake Up Your Eyes, it is the equivalent of a weekend workshop in a presential mode that is worth around 300 euros in Europe. So imagine the worth of this actual free 4 parts masterclass. So I repeat, we already released video number 1 and video number 2, and we are going to talk about the topics in lesson number 2. And you're probably wondering who I am and what is Ainhoa, because I am not Ainhoa. My name is Sarah, and I am from the team of the ClearSight Method. And as I mentioned during the first live, if you watched me previously, due to unforeseen circumstances, nothing serious, she's recovering. Ainhoa cannot be here today either. So I'm going to try my best to cover today's live for her. And it won't be the same, obviously, because I am not Ainhoa, and she's actually irreplaceable. I would like to let you know a little bit about myself. So I'm working with Ainhoa's team, the ClearSight Method, and I have a double cert as a visual educator, in the ClearSight Method and visual yoga. I was wearing glasses for 38 years, and for myopia and astigmatism, I discovered natural vision thanks to this free course. Okay. And after this, I just jumped into one thing to another. So I complete this course. It provided me good results. I jumped into the ClearSight Method, the advanced program. And once I finished it, I jumped into Ainhoa's school, the cert that she was providing to become a visual educator. And right now, I am already really functional without glasses, and I left behind astigmatism. So it's a really, really good success for me. But you will be wondering if I am alone. No, I am not. I am not alone. Thank God. So I have here with me Natalie from the team, which I am going to put her on stage. I have a few other very special guests: Diana, Maya, Sandra, Isabel, and I hope I'm not missing anyone. No. So they are from, they are students from Ainhoa's school. Diana and Maya are from the 3rd edition of the certification. And Isabel and Sandra, they are already visual educators, certified already. And they are here with us to share a lot of knowledge about natural vision. Okay. I'm just going to put them back to backstage, and we will be talking with them in a while. See you now later, ladies. So I'm just going to remove them. Okay. See you later, guys. I'm just going to stick with you, Natalia. Yeah, because I like to ask you guys, the audience today, because you're a bit the protagonist of this live event. Where are you from? If you could tell us through the chat, if you could type from where you are watching us today, so we can know the places, all the places where you are right now attending to this live event. I am, for example, in Ireland right now. However, as you can notice my accent, I am from Spain, Barcelona. And here we have Natalia, that she's from the team as well, and she is in Argentina tell us a little bit about you, Natalia.
Yes, hi everybody. Thank you for being here today to enjoy this live with a lot of information. I am part of the ClearSight Method team. I'm also a visual educator, and I work along with Sarah to help people, participants, and to help to share everything about natural vision to the world and to especially to you today.
Thank you. And what you're going to, so can we talk a little bit about Ainhoa and why it's so important to let everybody know about her, even though they know her?
Yes, of course, of course. She's not here, but she's the head of the team, so she's very important. Ainhoa is a research professor at the University of Toulouse in France. She is on a sabbatical at the moment to dedicate herself fully to the natural vision. For more than 20 years, she's been helping a big number of people, always growing, around the world to improve their vision naturally through workshops and in the last years through online courses. The program got in 2022 an award for the best course in natural vision improvement during the Healthcare and Pharmaceutical Awards that were organized by the Global Health and Pharma Organization. And Noah is being awarded recently with an honorary doctorate. Help if I'm sorry if I am
I
not
can
pronouncing it.
understand you. It's fine. I can understand you. You're doing great.
Yes, doctorado honoris causa, by the Universidad de Desarrollo de Liderazgo Humano de México, from Mexico, recognizing the achievements and contributions in natural vision and the social impact of her work in spreading goodness of the natural vision around the world. So big her CV, her curriculum.
So, yes, exactly. So, the impact that Ainhoa has created at a global level is huge. Can you see?
Great.
It's amazing. So, and as well, don't forget that we are explaining this to make you aware and that you deserve to know the quality of the information we are providing today along as well all the free course. Okay, and now let's have a look at the chat. Natalia, when is the
Yeah.
people what is the people writing us today?
Oh, from
So, yeah,
Netherlands here,
yeah, Ottawa, Canada. Okay,
London here,
can
Alison.
I can read Barbara from Texas, Rita from Chicago. We have
Yeah.
Rhonda here
Ah,
from Baltimore. Hello, Rhonda. She's a
yes.
former participant. We have here as well Alison. Hello, Alison. She's another former participant. Petra as well. Hello from the Netherlands. Alison is saying, all your team are incredible. Yes, we are, and I know it's the best. The Val from England. Hello, Val. Roundy from Texas, the USA. Fort Worth and Dallas. We have Wanda as well from France. She's as well another participant. Wow, many participants today with us. Thanks for being here
Yes,
supporting us. Thank you very much. And we have here as well Wish from South
from South
Africa. Thank you
Africa.
for being here, all of you. Thank you very much. So let's continue with the live. And before going deep into the topics, I would like you, if you can tell me, if you already been practicing sunning and palming and the other tips that we were sharing the last live. And if you have noticed any changes, any positive things in your eyes, any improvements, any difference at all from how you started and how are you seeing now? And while you are doing that, you are typing in the chat about these changes, these new improvements in your eyes. I would like to show you and remind you the registration page for Wake Up Your Eyes in case you don't have it, which is in here. And in order you to share it with your loved ones and that person that you think about that this person will benefit a lot with this course. Okay. As well, if you are not subscribed, if you could do it through YouTube as well. So it's youtube.com/ClearSight Method. Okay. We have a Facebook page as well. It is called facebook.com/ClearSight Method. And as well, if you would like, I like to share with you our page with more than 200 testimonials in case you have any doubts about the benefits of natural vision, about the impact that does, and about the results people is having. If you could have a look at the more than 200 testimonials that we have, that will be wonderful. We have another page here that's as well clearsightmethod.com/testimonials, where you can see most of them as well. And I'm going to have a look at the chat and see if there's some people that has practiced Mariluz from Mexico, you say from Arizona. Okay. Is there anyone else from Hermosillo, Mexico? What amazing! Many people from so many places. And let's continue then with the topic of today. Okay. So would you like then to keep improving your eyesight? Let's go now to talk about the importance of sun and natural light. And we will talk first of all about limiting beliefs. I'm going to invite to talk about the first one that we have ready here. I'm going to invite Sandra to talk about it with me, which is about these limiting beliefs that are about age, genetics, congenital heredity. Sandra, what do you think about, for example, this limiting belief about age? As I grow old, I'm going to get worse eyesight. What do you think about this?
That's not true. Let me tell you a little bit about my story so you can understand. Well, I'm Sandra. I'm from Mexico, and I want to say a special hello to Dora Lopez. She's from Hermosillo, very close to my hometown, so that really got me excited, and to Rhonda, who was in one of my sessions. But anyway, as Sarah mentioned, I also wore glasses for 38 years. I got them since I was 10. I had astigmatism and myopia. Then I got a surgery when I was around 34, which left me without glasses for 10 years. And after that, I started to wear glasses again. But thanks to the surgery, now I had red eyes and photophobia. So now I had 4 things. And the red eyes were really, really bad. I had to wear a lot of artificial tears for my eyes. So it was really bad. I really hated my glasses since I was small. And thanks to the free course that I bumped into into these sessions in the lockdown, I began to do the exercises and I left my glasses. So I was really, really happy because I wanted to leave them since I can remember. I wore contact lenses. I had the surgery. If they would have told me to stand up on my head every day for half an hour, I would have done it to leave my glasses. But hopefully that was not the case. And Sarah was saying we have a lot of limiting of beliefs that limit us, and the first enemy is ourselves. But we think that everything we hear or that has been programmed to us is the correct thing. And I think we have to start wondering about these to open our mind and to really think about these. For example, they say that with age, everyone will need glasses. I'm sure everyone knows grandma, I know a person with very a lot of age and she can thread the needle, and you go, wow. Or people that are out in the country and they can see far away, look, a dog or a sheep or a horse and things like that. So it's not necessarily true. I mean, these are and they're not the majority, but we all know cases. We all have an aunt, a grandmother, somebody in our minds that we say, oh yes, she does have a lot of very good vision. So that's not necessarily true. What is true is that we don't learn how to use our eyes. We don't know how to care for them. So we don't have any good habits. So what happens is that as we accumulate age, not to say that we get older, but the bad habits get together. So we're pulling all our bad habits that obviously take a toll in our lifestyle. So it's correct to say, to assume or to think that it's statistically correct that as we age, we will need glasses because we're harvesting all the bad habits that we have had throughout all our lives. Another limiting belief that we have heard is that the eyesight cannot be, or vision cannot improve. And
That's another
everyone
one.
thinks that because the eye doctor never tells you, he never tells you, oh, next time you come, for sure, we're going to reduce the diopters or you're going to get rid of your glasses. Of course, that never happens. You only go and you say, oh, let's see how I do this time, no? But we all know that I have done it myself, Sarah has done it, and many other people have done it. So that's not also true.
Exactly.
We have to trust in ourselves. We have to, and really be motivated to do this change. Another limiting belief we have is that it's hereditary or it's in our genes. Well, that's not true. I was the only one wearing glasses in my house when I started wearing glasses at 10. I have 5 older brothers and my parents didn't wear glasses. So, and I was not adopted. So it's not, I had their same genes. So this wasn't true. I felt really, really strange because I was the only one with glasses. So that's also not true. It's more of a thing of habits. And
Exactly.
then if it's congenital, we all have heard, you probably read the email or of Mayor Schneider. He's very famous in the natural vision world. He was born with cataracts, so he had cataracts since birth.
Congenital cataract.
Exactly. And what happened to him? He was blind for 16 years. Then he started doing natural vision, and it took him 12 years to get up to 70% of his sight. So we all know that this, even if you're born with it, something can be done in most of the cases. So it's just a matter of trying to do things to get out of your comfort zone.
Exactly.
And believe in yourself and have the empowerment, and you'll feel very empowered because you're doing something that in theory couldn't be done. So I would encourage all of you to try this because I left my glasses with a free course. Then I went into the advanced course to understand what had happened. And then I went to the certification because I wanted to help people that want to get rid of their glasses in a natural way. So, and we all know that all the refractive errors are mainly because of bad habits. So if you have myopia, astigmatism, presbyopia, strabism, you can do a lot of things with your eyes in a natural way. So that would be my part that I would have to say of beliefs.
Exactly. So just to recap here, so age, so we have to keep an open mind because age, it's not a thing about like you have to you will get glasses as you get old. No, because you can even remove them. So we have removed them. You can see that. And it's something that comes with genetics or heredity, as you well said. It's not true. How many times there's one only person with problems with eye symptoms and the rest of the family doesn't have it. Is, as you said, is a thing of our habits, our type, our lifestyle that makes us to get some bad habits and get those problem with our eyes. Okay, so for example, just to put an example, some time ago the starting age for presbyopia was 50. When you were 50-year-old
or 60
or 60. And now it is 40. I remember my granny. She never wore glasses.
And it's a matter of lifestyle, how you were saying, because now we're more accustomed to being indoors with artificial light. We never get any exercise. We're always with computers or with cellular phones, with tablets, or watching television. So we only limit to see very, very close objects. And we're not outside or getting the benefits of sunlight that it will be talked about in a little while. So it's the lifestyle has changed. So we have
Exactly.
to, if you go on automatic pilot through your life without getting these habits, obviously you will need glasses. I mean, that will happen. But if you change
Exactly.
your habits, if you incorporate them into your life, this can be prevented.
Exactly. That's another thing that I wanted to mention. So, screens, everybody says that screens are bad for your eyes, obviously, because you are looking up close. But we can't forget in a way that we are working with them every day and we need to work with them. So, why not we ally with them? And then we take small pauses when we relax our eyes, just doing the simple techniques that we are showing, such as palming or looking afar or just blinking or just going outside and do a little bit of sunning. You know, things like this in order to avoid to just get worse your sight. What do you think, Sandra?
No, we have to learn how to live with technology because and it's going to probably get worse, but we have to get these habits into our daily lives. It's like just as brushing our teeth. We don't think about it.
Exactly.
We don't say, oh my God, I just brushed them in the morning and now again in noon, and there comes the third time. We don't think about it. We just do it automatically. And that's the way we'll do with our eyes. We won't even remember that we have to be blinking, that we have to look at a distance and then move around our eyes and things like that. So it won't get into your busy schedule. It won't take up a lot of time because it will
Exactly.
become a habit. So we have to
Exactly. It's a
take
matter
it.
of it's a
Mm-hmm,
matter of integrate it into your daily life.
mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Sandra.
Thank you.
I'll probably call you in a while. I'm just going to call Isabel to talk about another topic, which is another limiting beliefs with this sunlight is harmful for us, for your eyes. So let's see about what she has to say about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm just going to put her here. Hello, Isabel. How are you?
Hello.
Tell us a
Hi.
little bit about you first.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, everybody. Well, I joined the course Sandra did and Sarah did. I experienced really great improvements, especially with palming and sunning. So I think these classes are really great for all you guys. You should take advantage of all this information and spread it, please. I had farsightedness, dry eyes, really dry eyes, and presbyopia. Some light sensibility because I have green eyes, which are supposed to be very uh, sensitive
Sensible.
eyes. Um, and well, I think those are the main. And some astigmatism. So I got rid of the astigmatism, the presbyopia, and the myopia, which is just about to leave me. It's a bit hard because of the computer and my work with the computer, but I'm progressing about it. So and the dryness, that's I think that's one of the best things. It disappeared in the free course. So please, Palm, do it. Um, Light sensibility, it has also disappeared, and I have discovered the sunlight. For
I
me,
rem I remember you, Isabel, that we were during the classes. She was always outside doing sunning while listening to Ainhoa and
uh,
our other teacher, Teresa. Yeah, that's actually true.
yeah, that's true. I try to be outside if I cannot be while I'm working, unfortunately. I tried to be outside while I arrived home, and I was trying to be with the sun, having the sun setting on my eyes, but unfortunately, it has. I'm not on the scope of the sun, so. But
Okay.
well, so after these discoveries, I started
The the co-
the course to become a teacher, to
a
train
visual educator.
people,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, to help people and to help to spread this marvelous word and sensation, and tell you, yes, you can, it's possible, really. So after this change of belief, I want to tell you something. Have you realized that, talking about beliefs, okay, have you realized that all the animals like the sun? They like to lay down and enjoy the sun. Have you seen the flowers that look at the sun and they open while there is sun? They close while there is no sun. But we don't do the same thing. We try to avoid sun. We have been told that sun is dangerous. It's the
Mhm.
bad guy of the movie. Do you think it's true? Maybe you have heard that. But now think the next thing. Have you know, my mom just broke her wrist and had
Okay.
a caster, no? It's a
Yeah.
caster. Well, they took the caster off, and do you think that with the darkness her skin was better? No. Her skin was white, it smelled, it started to be like, you know, the lizards when they get the
You
skin.
could feel it.
Yeah, you peel it. They tell me, oh, you cannot believe my skin was like the lizard or the snake's skin. It was really disgusting. So that's the effect of having no light.
Exactly.
So maybe we should think about the things we have always been hearing, and that's one of the things: light. Sunlight is very important. Sunlight of the sun. I mean, when there is light, artificial light.
Natural light. Yeah. Natural
Yeah,
light.
not natural light. When you are inside the buildings, you are receiving light. Yeah. The quality of this light is not like the sunlight. The spectrum is shorter. It's usually blue light, and you lose all the others characteristics of the sunlight spectrum, or the color, or the other colors, and also the UV light. What happens? There are two things here. When you lose the colors, other colors, not just you receive only blue color and not the others, the lack of the other colors, it
It's
damages. It
your
has
eye.
an effect on you, a bad effect on you. There has been some experiments, and they made with mouses. They put mouses with pink light, and others with blue light, and others with natural light. The mouses with pink light lost there was a necrosis on the tail.
Wow.
How it disappeared before the tail was lost. Then the mouses were put on the sunlight, they healed.
Oh wow. They could heal after they were
They
put
could
on
heal
the
after
pink light.
if
Wow.
they couldn't recover the tails that were lost, but
But they survive and they recover
they
from this.
recovered, and yeah,
Oh
and
wow.
the others that were left on the blue light, they became angry, very angry, always arguing,
Aggressive.
and so on. Aggressive, yeah. They put them again in the light, in the sunlight,
In the
and
natural
they
light.
came in the natural light, and they came in the natural, I mean, Pacific, and so on. So there are lots of effects we don't know, and they are related to this lack of all the spectrum of light.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can forget to mention, Isabel, that eyes are our main organs that are receptors of lights.
Yeah.
So our brain and our body regulates through the day thanks to the light that we receive through our eyes.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Imagine how important it is to be exposed to the full spectrum of light, because depending on the time of the day, if it's in the morning, so the light will have more blue light and other and less, for example, red lights, and it will make you awake. However, as it passes the day, this blue light will be reducing and the red light will be increasing to tell you that you need to start thinking that it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, and everything, all this information is coming from the light and is receiving through our eyes, and our brain is interpreting and sending all the different signals to our body. So imagine how amazing is everything that all these things that are happening in our body. So what happens if we put filters in front of our eyes, Isabel?
That yeah. The thing that happens is that our biorhythmics, our natural rhythm
Rhythms, yeah.
gets disadjusted. You have problems to sleep. Uh, well, these kind of things, no, that your system doesn't work as it should work.
Exactly. So for example, when we are exposed too much to blue light after
Artificial.
exactly, artificial light after 6, 7, 8 p.m. So we are sending this information to our brain, saying it's time to keep being working and being awake. It's not time
Yeah,
to go into rest. You know.
yeah,
So
it is.
as well, the light that we receive from sunlight is actually balancing our circadian rhythms. Can you tell us about this?
Oh my God, what a question! I think you have already told us something about it. Um, it's very important when you wake up to be exposed to light, to red light.
Especially red
Uh,
light, yes.
Especially red light, which is the light in the morning, at the beginning of the morning. You know, the light of the photographs, it's the morning light
Sunset.
and the
No, so,
sunset. And
yeah.
it's a very good light for your retina, because it gets fed. It's very nourishing for it, but also for your whole system, because your circadian system knows that it has to start the day, and
Exactly.
your rhythms, your
Circa.
biorhythms start
Uh-huh.
to
Your bio.
be regulated.
That's actually
So
very good.
yeah, it's very good. It's very good to be on also outside during the day. If you have in the morning, especially after 10, from 10 to 2, but if it's not too cold, I mean, we have to always to be careful not to, if it's too hot or too sunny, and it bothers you, you have to listen to your body. And in that in that case, it's better that you don't expose yourself. If you feel that it's too strong, you can do it later, or sooner, better. No? But the idea is that if you expose yourself in the morning after 10, you are exposed to the blue light, which is very useful for myopia, which is uh, farsightedness.
Mm-hmm.
So blue light, natural blue light, is very helpful for decreasing your myopia. Not the artificial light, which is what you have inside the offices, or what you have on the computer, or what you have on your PC.
Exactly.
So it's very useful to, if you work inside or you use a lot of computer in your house, go away, go outside, go outside, expose you to the sun. And I'm going to say you something to the UVB light, which is also very helpful for the eyes.
Yeah,
If you are
ultraviolet
inside,
light. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about
No,
this.
just recap. So we have red light that is you'll have it mostly. This spectrum of the red light is mostly in the morning, first thing in the morning, and then during the sunsets. Okay, and it's very good to nourish, as you said, to nourish the retina. So for those that have retinal detachment, macular degenerations, and problems in the retina, it's very, very good. And then we have the blue light that is in the middle of the day, and natural blue light that is coming from natural light. Let's repeat that concept: natural blue light from natural light. It's good in order to stop and prevent for kids if they are exposed at least for 2-3 hours a day. And then you have ultraviolet light, that this one helps in order to fix vitamin D.
Yeah, I would like to add something here. Two things. Maybe you use lenses. Lenses have UVB protection. So you are losing, when you go outside with your lenses on, you are not taking the UVB light. You should take them off and stay a bit without the lenses to catch all these UVB light. And the other thing I wanted to also add is that in the buildings, usually the windows have also this UVB protection. So inside, even in your house, if it's a building with a window of a new generation, you might not receive UVB light. So go outside to practice sunning, because if you practice it inside, it's okay because you dilate your pupil moves and so on. But try to be outside or open the window during that time and close it again, so you are sure that you are going to receive all the benefits that Sarah has just told you.
Exactly, that's a very good one. I didn't know about it.
Oh, I have
And
prepared. Have you prepared a bit?
that's very good. And then just last one, to take some precautions. So to use common sense. If you feel like the sun is too strong, just remove yourself from it. Take some shade, and as well. So take some shades. Cover yourself. Okay. So, listen to your senses. What is telling you. Okay. You don't want to get burned. Okay. And then finally, do not look at an eclipse directly. You can actually damage your eyes if you do so. So avoid looking at it directly without any kind of filters. A proper filter to look at an eclipse if you want to watch it.
Yeah, because I think that everybody remembers that sunning is with the eyes closed.
Exactly.
So just to
We
make
don't.
sure that I'm telling always go outside, look at the sun. No, look at the sun with your eyes closed. Just to make sure there is no mistake here.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Isabel. I will
I'm
talk to
very
you
happy.
in a while. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'm just going to call now to Natalie, because we're going to talk about sunglasses, and we're going to remove. Where are you, Natalie? No, sorry, I can find her now. Here, there she is, but I can put okay. Hello, Natalie. How are you? It took me a while to find you. Very sorry about it, guys. Thanks for being here. You were not here in the beginning, so our audience doesn't know you. She's another former student from the Ainhoa school, and she's going to present herself actually rather than me. She'll do it better than me. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Natalie, before we start talking about sunglasses.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Properly, super well.
Perfect. Because I do not have the, the So I'm Natalie. Hello, everybody, and I'm therapist for medical massage, like physiotherapy, and also, of course, I entered the school of Ainhoa, being a certified vision educator, and and this was my. I started with this Wake Up Your Eyes, this free course that was a boom, eyes opening, really. I was in that time, it was in 2021 January
Mm-hmm.
when I follow it, and I had myopia, farsighted,
Mm-hmm.
astigmatism, and presbyopia.
Oh,
And with
wow.
all you were speaking about the sun, just with the free course, I said goodbye to my presbyopia in 2 weeks,
Just
doing exercise with the sunning. I do not know if you explained already, but
not
that
yet, not yet.
was really wonderful. I had to wear glasses for screens and to read near uh, since 2018, and I do not wear them anymore. I can see the letters to save the letters very well, read my screen. That was wonderful, wonderful. And then I started with so much enthusiasm
I can imagine.
for natural vision, and so happy, so happy.
I'm very happy for you. So just 2 weeks, just doing the free course, you get rid of your prescription glasses for presbyopia
Yes, yes. So that I decided to go on with the
to
with
continue, obviously.
the advanced one, and then also all the study for being visual educator.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting also how the eyes are connected to our body, also for my other profession.
Yeah, because you are a therapist. Yeah.
Really, I advise everybody to join this course and to hear all the wonderful things Ainhoa is teaching, because are the base of what we are doing after. Is so much explained. Sometimes some exercise seems to be so easy, it's like a children game, but are so effective, so wonderful.
Mm-hmm. That's actually true. So, yeah. So during these 2 weeks, we are explaining the basics of natural visions, and they are so simple, the exercises, that it looks like they are not that important, but actually they are very effective. You
Very,
get
very.
rid of the glasses to the reading glasses, the actual reading glasses in 2 weeks. So what a success, Natalie.
I was
That was
so
a,
I was so happy for that. And
can
then
imagine.
also, of course, seems to be really very easy, but it's not knowing them and not doing them that you reach your goal. In any case, always doing them from a point of relaxation when you have time. That is the more important thing, is not the quantity of exercises, but the quality of exercises you do.
You made a point in there, because if we are doing things in an effort, we create additional tension in ourselves.
Too much, too much. Yeah.
So it's better do it in a way of relaxation, in to, just to get a bit of relaxation during your day, just to enjoy a little bit the sun, just to enjoy a little bit of yourself while doing palming. You made a point in there, and that is very important.
Very, very important. And then you have one moment that you go, that you relax, is you have fun, and you feel yourself. You feel your eyes, and you feel your body, is a moment of presence, to be in the moment, in the present moment.
Exactly. That's actually very, very true. Natalie, do you think we can start talking about sunglasses?
Yes, of course.
What about sunglasses?
Well,
What is the, not the problem, but what is going on with sunglasses? Why don't we think really much goodness about them in natural vision?
so, well, the sunglasses, just today, I'm moving from the apartment of my mother. She moved to Spain. And today
Okay.
I found a photo of my
Okay.
mother, children, like a children with her bicycle and sunglasses on. She was living in Morocco.
Okay.
There the sun is very hard. But it's because it was a fashion after the world wars.
The Second World War. Yeah. Well,
Yes, because the pilots have to wear them. And there is a condition that, not a condition, sorry, there is a must to have them when you fly and you have the sun, you have to protect yourself. Because
as a
also,
pilot. Yeah.
as a pilot, of course. And there are some punctual moments where you need them. Maybe if you are in the desert, if you are at the beach and the water is the reflex of the sun on the water is too much, there is okay
Wear them.
to wear them, but it's not to wear them always and all the time. Also, for the same reason of what you were speaking about with Isabel before, when you wear the sunglasses, also your iris and the pupil goes, because of darkness, opens, and then it's for our circadian rhythm um, is also not very good, but also that fact that the pupil doesn't react, stay always open, doesn't react properly after.
Exactly.
So
So
you
the
can you can develop photophobia more
because the
wearing
pupil cannot.
sunglasses.
Yeah. The thing is that
Is
because you are you add you add a dark filter in front of your eyes, so your eye thinks that needs to be more open to receive more light in order to see properly.
yeah,
So we don't forget that our pupil no, our iris is a muscle that regulates the entrance of light. So as we are putting in front of our eyes a dark filter, it it interprets that it's darker, so it needs to be open. So it 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 keep itself more open all the time, and it doesn't do the function of opening and closing to regulate the real light that there's outside. So this is why it becomes a bit lazy,
yeah,
and it doesn't do the proper job.
work,
and this
yeah.
is why and this is why when we start developing photophobia, for example, as you
Yes,
were saying,
it's a turning point, because if you have photophobia, you put the sunglasses on.
because the
And
light is too bright. Exactly.
there's also a study, but now I cannot mention who did it. Also, they found that in Australia, the Aborigine, w- always in the desert, always in the sun, always they never wear sunglasses before. But then, when they started to be integrated in our society, in Australian
Western.
society, they took the habit to wear them. And guess that they
What?
found that also the information, that is a good point, because they found that they started to develop melanoma, cancer of the skin, that before they didn't have this problem. What is the matter then? Also, this screen, dark screen, doesn't give to our brain and to our chemistry the information that we are that that our body doesn't prepare to to release melatonin to protect our skin. So that is quite important also for us, because we have to start to think that also this screen dark, the iris stays open and the muscle stays doesn't work properly, but also the information to our brain doesn't come in the right way. So the eyes doesn't tell, hey, there's lots of light, there are lots of UV, and then the our body doesn't produce the sufficient melatonin to protect our
skin.
They didn't before being in our society. Well, can be also a matter of lifestyle, different lifestyle of before, but that was the study. I'm sorry that I cannot
Provide
tell you
the name.
yes, the source, but
Okay.
I was shocked when and I understood many things. That is, so the sunglasses you have to wear punctually when the sun is very strong, but at the seaside, in the desert, when you fly, when in punctual moment. But it's better not to wear them all the time.
Exactly.
Better you can put a hat also that protect yourself. And also, as you were speaking also with Isabel, for myopia, the blue light of the sun is not the blue light of the screen, of the tablet, of the phone, and is another range that also they found for children is very good. And myopia is spreading in all over the world in children, and because they are doing an office time work at school, not
That's true.
they do not have time to play outside. And also there are some places in Taiwan that they do another study, then they start to do some lessons outside with the children during the hours that they think are worse, during the noon time. But of course they are outside, there are also trees, there's also shadow, but being there you have all the
You receive.
advantages of the sunlight, really.
Correct.
Sorry, I speak too much.
That's okay. I think nobody get bored. And so let's recap a little bit. When it's necessary to use the sunglasses. So when we are driving and the sun is
Right.
giving us straight away to our eyes.
Yeah.
When we are piloting a plane. Yes. When we are at the beach and the sun is reflecting straight to the water and directly into our eyes, same as in the snow, as if we are snow in the snow, and as well if we are in the desert. Otherwise, we don't need sunglasses, isn't it?
Yes. Right. And also at the beach, maybe is in the in the center hour of the day, because in the morning, if you be at the sunrise or at the down in the afternoon, that sun is not so strong, and there's more red light that can help you,
Exactly.
help your eyes. So is above all in that hours that are too strong for, if you are not you
You
have
don't
not
have
possibility to be in the shadow or to have a hat or something like this.
exactly. Anything else you would like to add about sunglasses, Natalie?
I think I told you everything.
Okay,
I
that's
do
fine.
not wear them at all.
Me neither. I don't have them.
It was a big question with my parents, because they were too much accustomed with the sunglasses, and of course they were suffering of photophobia. And that is very, very important to break that circle.
Yeah, that will, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just one more thing before we go to another topic. When you wear sunglasses, try to have sunglasses of made with quality, because the cheap ones can damage your eyes actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I do not remember how is the range of the screen, but yes, of course, good quality should be
Good quality should
better.
be above everything when buying sunglasses. And now I am going to ask you to stay, Natalie, if you wish, because I like to explain sunning. So go into sunning, shading, and the inner kaleidoscope. And I'm going to invite Isabel and Sandra to do it all together. So who of you would like to explain sunning, and we all follow your instruction, guys?
I do. I do.
Okay, Isabel.
Okay. So the first thing I would advise you to be, well, you have to take off your glasses, your lenses, your contacts if it's possible also, and close your eyes and face the sun. Um, you face your sun with your nose and you move smoothly your head so the sun can move. You think that the sun is moving, not you moving. You can also make circles, or you can move your whole body slowly. But the idea is that you feel all this warmth, all this healthy light going into your eyes while you move and you feel better. And that will be my explanation. And do as much as possible. That's I'm not a doctor, but that would be my prescription. It enhances your mood, it helps your vision, and it's great.
That's a very good explanation. Um, let's move on then into the inner kaleidoscope. Sandra, would you like to
Sure,
explain it?
sure. Okay, so we're going to start where Isabel left off. We have our eyes closed. And with this one, we're going to open our hands, our fingers, and we're going to start moving them in front of our eyes. You can slowly move your head, or you can start moving your hands in front of your eyes, however you want to do it. And here, what is going to happen is that you will start to see very beautiful shapes of all the, because your eyes will start making shapes and you will see them in colors. You might see them in orange, red, yellow, maybe green. And here, what is happening is that you're making gymnastics with your iris and your pupil. How it was mentioned, this is helping us pump the. It's like making biceps with our pupil and then with our iris, and it's helping pump the aqueous humor and because the pupil is getting large and big. So this is very, very healthy, and it's also very a lot of fun, because when you start seeing the all the lovely shapes, at least for me, it reminds me of when I was little, and I used to have like a kaleidoscope, and I would put it in an eye and start giving it turns, and I would see all the lovely figures. So this is what you will see when you do the kaleidoscope.
Thank you, Sandra. And finally, Natalie, will you explain us about the age shading?
Yes, I have to take a paper. I do not have it now,
Okay.
but in any case, I can think they can download from the lesson.
They actually have it on
And that micro
link.
characters in that sheet, there are some micro characters. You have different shapes, different bigger, and then smaller and smaller and smaller. And that one was the exercise that helped me so much for the presbyopia. I take I come.
She'll be back in a second. She's just going to get. But if you don't have it printed out, which is okay, you can do it with any other printed paper.
Yes,
in
I
black
have
and white.
this paper. It's not the
That will
same,
do.
but in any case, you have to take it. Oops. It's both sides. In any case, you have to put your this sheet before going to the sun. Before going to the sun, you take the distance of your elbow and then the sheet, and then you start to read till which big letters you can read, bigger, smaller, and smaller, and you will see till there where you see clearly, and then when you start to, just like a test before, then you go to the sun and you put between your eyes and the sun this sheet. And in any case, in this case, you can open. In this case, you can open your eyes, but be careful not to look at the sun. Of course, the white sheet must be between your eyes and the sun. And then you start to move it in different directions, up and down, not looking the sun, up and down, or from right to left, from right to left, and then you do a little bit. So then you can close your eyes and you do again a little bit of sunning. And one thing that is important to also to relax your eyes with a little palming of just few minutes, and then you can go in the same place where you did your test and try to see from till where you can read better. Doing every day, that's help a lot.
It actually does.
Just a little bit is 5 minutes.
We have here Sylvia from Canary Island that is saying, I'm healed from presbyopia thanks to this natural vision method. Thanks a million.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have here Carol. She's saying, this is very good to get so many perspectives. I'm learning new things today. Thank you very much for your help here today. Guys, I'm just going to move on. If you don't want to add anything else, Natalie, Isabel, Sandra, no? Thank you for sharing your knowledge, for being here today. I'm just going to move on to another topic. I'm just going to remove you from the screen. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'd like you to share with me again, what do you think about these techniques? If you understood, if you have any particular questions about the eye shading, about the inner kaleidoscope of the sunning itself, because it is one of the star techniques as well as palming of natural vision. So it's very important that at least this gets very, very, very clear. So another exercise that we would like to show you, this one is it's very revealing. It's called the instant focusing technique. And I'm going to ask you to do it with me. Okay, I'm going to ask you to cover one of your eyes. And with the other hand, I'm going to ask you to make a little hole, the smallest that you can do, like a needle. Okay, before that, look around, see how you see, look at the details that you have in front of you around the room that you are at these minutes. And then I'm going to ask you to cover your one eye, and with the other, with this one that you are making this little hole with your hands, to look around and let me know if you can see what you can see actually. If you can see with much more detail, with more sharpness, because for me it's an amazing technique. It was actually very surprising when I learned it from Ainhoa, because I could see so well, I could read so well just with doing this with my hands, and I wasn't wearing glasses, I wasn't wearing contact lens, and the sharpness and the quality of the vision was so good, and it was coming from myself, from my own eyes, that it was actually very, very revealing. And the actual explanation about this is because that while we are looking through this little hole, this effect is called stenopaque or pinhole effect. Okay, and the images get into our impact into our fovea, which is a little small, like very tiny point in our retina where we can see with more sharpness. Did you try it with me? Try it again and let me know if you can see things with more detail, with more color, much better. Like wearing your glasses but without them. Let me know what are your impressions after doing this. Type it on the chat and let me know, because it's amazing, this technique, and it's instant. See if we have any new comments about it. Yes, amazingly better. Peter saying. I have here, I had practiced in palming and sun since I took Wake Up Your Eyes free course in 2021, and I can see more clear than before. My problem was myopia, and I really recommend it. And we are here, we are receiving now the comments. Oh my God, yes, more sharpness, isn't it? Everything is, you can see it with more detail, more vivid colors. Carol is seeing much better. I could see clearly with both eyes doing the pinhole. One eye is usually weaker, but with practicing natural vision, that actually improves. Okay, Barbara is saying I can see much better. It's actually instant. You can see much better instantly. You know, good. Everything is darker and more strong. I could read the small letters of the chart. Amazing technique. This one I already read. So yes, so I'm very happy that you enjoy it, that you like it, and just let me. Yes, I can read small text that I could not see before at all. Amazing, amazing comments. Thank you very much, guys. So after this, we are going to move on to another tool in natural vision that has the same effect as this one that we call the instant focus technique, because it has the same, and it's an amazing tool that we are using in natural vision. I have Natalie ready here to show us what it is. Hello, Natalie, you are ready with them. I can hear you.
I'm sorry.
Now.
Here I am. It's not the man in black, the woman in black.
It looks like.
Actually, these glasses has the little holes.
Exactly. Can you see?
Can you see? And you can see much, much, much better. Also, in the sunlight, can replace sunglasses. And well, you can do some exercises with them. Is a tool. You can work at the computer. You can do many things. I do not know if Sarah, you wish to explain that, or I go on.
You, I you can use them to work on the computer because it relaxes actually your eyes. Okay, and it actually as we are so with all the symptoms and with all this strain in our eyes and all this the tension in our eyes, we actually lose the capacity to move our eyes with the time and the bad habits. So these glasses, as we put them on, we are making the eyes to look into each single of these holes in order to look in order to see. And what happens is that we actually train this foveal vision. The phobia that what I was actually explaining before about this, that when we were looking through this little hole, that we were actually so I don't know how to say it properly. So the image is actually falling into the fovea, which is in the retina. Okay, so it's where we see the best pixel of in our vision. So we're doing the same with these glasses. So we are all the time asking our eyes to look through these holes, and we actually will see more sharp with sharpness, and we make the eye to move more, because in order to see, the eye has to do little movements in order to build all the image that we are seeing. So at this minute, when I'm looking at the screen, I am not statically looking at the screen. My eyes, even if you don't notice, is doing little movements around in order to cope all the image, and it's building it right here in our brain. Okay, so this was what I was trying to say. I hope it was understood. So how to use them? So in the computer, because it relaxes our sides. Okay, in order to replace the sunglasses, because it's actually very good, because it covers most of the brightness of the sunlight, but at the same time we are receiving the natural light of the sun through the holes, so we are not losing the goodness of sunlight. Okay, and as well, as you can see, because you can see much better, you can use it as an alternative or to replace prescription glasses. And yeah,
as every glasses, there's the mark of the glasses, and also in graduate lenses, you do not see periphery well. It's blurred, so they are not advised to drive with them.
Yeah,
just for a walk, just for in the computer, in things that you do at home, just to be aware of that.
So you have to take some precautions. But before going to that, I like to use that in natural vision. We use it mostly as a transition tool, because at the end of the day, we just want you to use your own eyes in order to see well. So it's important to use them as a transition until you reverse your eye symptom. And what Natalie was saying, that we need to take some precautions. There's some things that we can do with this, mostly because it's too dark. Okay, so you need a lot of light in order to see with pinhole glasses. But at the same time, you cannot drive with it, because you lose a lot of the periphery, because they are very dark, as same as if you do any sports. Any other moment that you cannot do the pinhole glasses? Do you recall? I don't think so.
No, but you can use it when you relax.
Yes, that's actually
Go
true.
for a walk, you go for a walk, or you do punctual things at home, or to watch television
Yeah,
also. That that are great. Of course, that should be also light in the room, not too dark. I used once also in the cinema.
did you use it in the cinema?
Yes, but it was very dark, but I could see. But in this case was too long and too much exercise.
Hmm. One
You
thing
have
that I
to
would
get accustomed to this
exactly.
slowly, slowly. That is the other precaution.
Yeah,
Some person get accustomed quickly, other a little bit in little homeopathic doses. But they are really great.
they are actually very great. But yeah, what you say is true. You need to get to used to them slowly, progressively. Okay, first 5 minutes, see how you're because at the beginning your eyes can get a bit tired, so it's important to start using them gradually and increase the time as your eyes get used to them.
Yes, it's because for what you were explaining before also, because if we use from 40 years, 30-year glasses, our eyes are fixed in that point of the lens where there is the graduation and doesn't do this natural movement. So when you wear them, you start to do looking from every hole, and then it will be tired because it's not accustomed to do them
Exactly.
for that fixation. And
It it
to
takes a
be
while to get used,
always
but
to
yeah,
be kind to yourself and feel what your eyes telling, but
exactly.
they are really a good tool.
Yeah, the amazing tool. We always actually it's actually recommended in natural vision.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Natalie.
thank you to you.
Now I'm going to invite one of these girls here. I'm going to ask Maya if she can help me to answer some of the questions that I have in here. Hello, Maya. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Before we start talking about these questions that I have in here that people have been asking since the video number 2 was released, can you tell us about yourself?
Yes. Okay. Hi, everyone. Um, I'm very happy to be here today. I'm very excited to share my history with you guys. I'm Maya, and I'm here today to tell you what happened with my eyes. So, and also I want to tell you that I'm actually a student, and I know as a school to be a certified visual coach. So, and I'm very excited. So, and I want to tell you about my history. So, I was diagnosed with macular degeneration, uh, dry eye syndrome, also presbyopia, and when the doctor tell you that you have something, by the time I find out I have that, I didn't know anything about macular degeneration. So it was a surprise for me when the doctor told me it was something that is going to be progressive, um, and then one day I could be blind. So that's very it's serious.
Scary. Yeah, that's
Well,
very
he
scary.
told me that, and the doctor, they don't care when they tell you, okay, blah 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 blah, you're gonna be blind one day. So there's no, actually, there's no cure for this. Macular degeneration is very, very, very hard disease in your eye. So for me, when I started, I thought it was only presbyopia that I had, but usually going to the doctor to do my routines, and they told me they found this in on the exams, right? So uh, from that day until now, now I tell you, I'm not gonna do long story about this, because if I do that, I'm gonna take a lot of time. So when the doctor told me, so I came out from the doctor's office very sad, because that was a bad for me. So I know nobody wanna lose your eye. Nobody wanna lose your vision. So and then I start looking for something. I say, no, this is not possible. I know it's gonna be something for this. So even it's not cure for this right now. So I start looking and looking and looking. So until one day I found the natural symptom method. So, but before that, I'm gonna tell you what was my symptoms. So I couldn't see very well. So I I couldn't see my face even in the mirror. I couldn't see people's faces because my vision was very blurry. So that's very stressful to see that you can see that. I couldn't read very well without glasses. So I started wearing glasses for many years. I think uh, about 8 years. So, and I found this. Let me tell you, about 6 years ago, I found this method. So I've been in this road a long time. So, um, when I start doing the exercises, I say it's okay. So I'm not usually to do things on the online things, internet and all of that. I wasn't like that. But I'll say when I saw that, I say I'm not gonna lose anything. So I wanna try this. It sounds simple. It sounds easy. So I wanna try it. So I did. So it was wow. It was wonderful when I started doing the exercises. So it was a simple exercise that I was watching the improvement in my eye. So um, I like everybody know in this chat. So I know some people from here. They've been watching these videos like with the classes. So most of you know about the sunning, the palming, and some exercise that you're watching in this live. So sunning and palming was my favorite exercise. And sunning empowerment for me, they are powerful, they are wonderful because those exercises work beautiful for me. So when I start doing it and doing it, and I start what see very much better about 1 month. About 1 month after I'm doing the exercises, I say, wow, this is for me. I gotta do it. I
So
gotta
after a month practicing palming and sunning,
yes.
you start to see some improvements. You started to
Yes.
see some
And
improvements.
also, I didn't know about that. We have to because when we are now that I know, it's like we don't do things right, so we don't have good habits. So I didn't blind all the time. I didn't. I just see
Then blink.
so I didn't know that I was supposed to see far away. I didn't know I was supposed to see details, like see my hands. I didn't know that. So I start doing that. So and the first thing that I notice when I usually go outside and do my exercises, I usually see my hands and look my fingers. And when I saw my fingerprints, like the little lines, I say, my eyes are getting better. So, oh my God, I'm very, my skin gets so, because it's, oh my God, it's exciting. It's I don't know, I want to cry. I want to cry because I, I couldn't see those lines in my fingers. Wow, because do you,
I
you
can imagine.
lines on your finger, the fingerprints is hard to see. So
Mm-hmm.
and when I and also the thing was like I made my routine like every day. I was very consistent, like every day doing my exercise. And then I usually go outside to do that with the sun, with the brightness. So it was. I think that helped because it's easy to see your hands, the little details. So and that was it was a sign that said this work, and I'm gonna do it. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. So um that was in March, 1 year in March, about 6 years ago. That was in March. When I went to my routine in December, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I changed doctor because I see what another doctor wanna see about it. So what surprise when they did everything in me and the test and everything, the picture and the macula. They usually do picture in your macula. So and the doctor told me, uh, who told you that you have macular degeneration? I said, doctor, I did. I had it. So, and then the doctor said,
That's
no, you don't
fantastic.
have. Who told you
That's
that?
fantastic. So after doing that during 6 months, you
Yes,
get rid of, you
yes.
didn't have macular degeneration. That's amazing.
Amazing. So I was gonna scream. I was gonna scream in that room, and I said, "Oh my God!" And then I closed my eye and I said, "Thanks God," because that was wonderful. That was wonderful. It's I don't have any words to tell you guys how this was. It's and that's why I'm here right now because I wanna tell you everybody in here who has any disease in your eye, and there's so many conditions that you can get in your eye. And this is my testimony. Macular degeneration is very, very, very hard to have it. And especially there is no cure for this. So I'm here with the angels to tell everybody, do it.
That it works
Try it. Try this. Try
because
it.
it works.
It works. It works. The exercises are very effective. So, and as I say, my favorite ones was sunning and palming. And the other one for macular degeneration, I usually see details in my hands. Usually I get a leaf from the outside and look at the leaf. So that
Yeah,
helps.
details. Yeah.
That helped me a lot. And also, the blink all the time. Because also I had a dry eye. So I used to use drops in my eye. So all the time, at middle of the night, sometimes I woke up and in my eye were like, like, what is it? Something like, the sand. When you go to the beach, the sand is something
The
like,
sound.
and then it bothers me. I always use my drop for that. Now that work, I think 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, no more, because my eye were very lubricated with the blinking. Blinking all the time, every 3 seconds, all the time.
That's
So
amazing.
that's
That's
amazing.
amazing, Maya.
And
That's very, very good.
yeah, and
That's
then
very,
now,
very good.
when I have that, I always, if I feel something, I blink all the time.
You
People,
blink all the time.
people may say I'm crazy, but that's my routine now. So that works
So,
for that. And also, now after, okay, another thing I'm gonna tell you guys in here. So because this is very interesting, and I want everybody to get my message. So I use my glasses. I got progressive glasses because I couldn't see very well, even for driving. When I go to do my test, so I use my glasses, and I always say I use glasses. So after that, no more glasses. I say I don't need no more glasses, and I have almost 1.5 no, yes, 1.5 year. I don't use progressive glasses. It bothers me when I put it on. It bothers me. So I do have one just for read because I'm working in the process to get improvement in my presbyopia. I'm working on that with the near side to read.
mhm.
That's I'm working on that right now. But other than that, I'm telling you, this method is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's effective. I want to find out all words, to explain to guys and understand, make you understand in this chat that this works. So because
Okay. I
it,
love your enthusiasm, Maya, and I
yeah,
can see that you have a lot to celebrate. You have a lot to celebrate,
I
and we
do.
celebrate it with you because to get rid of macular degeneration or that the doctor couldn't fight it anymore,
Mhm.
that's actually impressive.
Yes.
So
And
after all this experience that you have, there's people that is asking us, so for how long do I have to do it?
the exercise.
Sunning. In this case, sunning. For how long do I have to do sunning?
Oh, the sunning. Okay, for my condition, I had the plan to do it. So I used to do 30 minutes every day on the sun.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't. Sometimes people say, I don't want to be on the sun because it's too hot, and. But what I did was I usually go outside to do 10 minutes. I break the time. I break the 30 minutes in 10 minutes. 10, 10, 10.
That's
The
very good advice. Yeah.
Yes, and also what with that was the sunning. The palming also the 25 to 30 minutes every day, and I break the time, and 10, 5, depending if I have time. If you didn't have time to do at the moment, so I wait and do it another time. So that's another thing that I did. I also use the glasses that you was talking about. I use
Pinhole
those,
glasses.
yes, I use those for 10 minutes every day. Yes, 10 minutes every day, and that works too because that helped me with the reading because you can see with through the holes. So, what was another thing that worked more for me? I did a lot of things because I love all these exercises in this natural vision
I
method.
can imagine.
I love all this. And I want to tell everybody, whoever I see with glasses, I want to tell them because it's not good to wear glasses all the time. I was tired to wear glasses. I sometimes it bothers me, and sometimes don't the glasses sometimes don't let you to show your beautiful face because
Exactly.
sometimes and I didn't like that. I didn't like to wear those, but now I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Can
I'm
imagine.
and now I invite everybody in this chat. Please, if you have going on with something in your eye, believe on this. Don't believe on me. Don't believe in Sarah and Anoya and everybody here. Believe in yourself. Let's say try it. So, and you believe on yourself and say, okay, this sounds good. So I'm gonna try it. And you know what? You're not gonna regret. Never. And you're gonna be grateful to do this because this is wonderful. I love it. I love it.
And we love it. We love you, Maya. You're doing it great.
Thank you for letting me be here and share my beautiful testimony because
It's an honor to have you here.
yes.
Thank you very much, Maya. I'm going to invite now Diana. I think she's doing the same
Hi,
with you.
Maya.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. You're amazing. You're amazing. I
you.
cannot stop smiling and
Oh my
this
God.
enthusiasm that you project through the screen and with your words.
I have the spirit to share with everybody. So
Good.
Thank you very much.
you can hear me all the time. I can help you because you, now this was my desafío.
Yeah,
Was
your
your
challenge. This was the dragon that you were talking today earlier. Yeah?
The
Yes.
You
dragon.
defeated the dragon. Yay!
Thanks very much, Maya. Hope to see you in another one and you share this
Thank you.
amazing story. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Hello, Diana.
Wow.
How are you?
Hi, Sarah. Thank you for inviting me again. Wow, this is the energy, that we create in this community of
Exactly.
visionaries, as we call ourselves. And Ainhoa calls us like that. It's wow. Her work is amazing.
It is, and impacts so many people. Look at
Yes.
Maya. That was amazing.
Yeah. I was
Because macular degeneration is a condition difficult to get rid of.
really, yeah, great.
So, Diana, tell me.
It's trust in yourself. Those are the words. Trust in yourself.
And commit.
And commit. And be patient. Persevere. Everything together.
Exactly.
And you enjoy because this is natural. When we were talking about the sunning, for me, sunning and palming are my everyday routine. I have a ritual in the morning. I live in Orlando, Florida, where the sun is really hot, is really strong, but I respect the sun, So I got up very early and maybe at 8 when the sun is at this
level, yeah.
This level, thank you, this level, more or less this level, I take out my shoes, I go to my backyard, and I put my feet on the grass to connect with the nature.
The grounding,
so I look at the sun, because that energy is great. And so I do the sunning exercise with all the variations that we've seen. I love the kaleidoscope. I love it because, maybe one day I do this and I see, I don't know, green. The next day I see blue, purple. And every time you do it, it gets better. And your eyes, of course, gets better. They are relaxed. And then I do the palming. Then again, the sunning, just for 10 minutes, because I have my the alarm. So I put just 10 minutes in the morning is the time that I can do it. And then during the rest of the day, when, for example, we go to the beach, okay, I wear a hat. I don't wear sunglasses anymore. I had all kind of sunglasses, beautiful sunglasses. Yes, yeah, beautiful, also fashionable.
Fashion, yeah.
But that's apart from the things that you said before, that you have to wear them on special occasions. That's
Just
important. That's very
special.
important.
Mhm.
Yes, those punctual
Special.
moments, as Natalie. Thank you, Natalie, for saying that. But why wearing sunglasses when you are at the shopping mall? I don't understand that. Why? When I developed strabismus when I was a little girl, I was 8, and then astigmatism, hyperopia, presbyopia, everything together, dry eye. I almost lost the complete sight of my left eye, the strabic eye. That was when I was 8, because I didn't want to wear glasses. I was bullied at school. It was the only, at that time, I'm 54, so at that time I was the only one wearing glasses. It was really hard for me. So I took out my glasses. I didn't tell my parents about that. So this left eye was kind of the weaker one. And I see kind of darker. If I compare my vision between eyes, my strabic eyes was kind of darker. So now I don't understand why wearing sunglasses when you don't have to wear them. Why taking pictures with your sunglasses when you are, I don't know, at the shopping mall, in the subway, with sunglasses? Why? You are not letting your eye working properly. Even if it's artificial light, you have to, let
them to actually regulate the light by itself.
Yes, yes.
You have
And
to,
it's amazing what the eye can do. I sometimes, you have to go back to your childhood in this kind of things. I love, for example, being in a very dark room at home where no windows, and so I shut it out and I say, well, what can I see? I can see anything because it's really dark. But you can see that your eyes are working, even in the dark, and it's amazing what they can do. So let them be, and especially in sunlight. I will open this one. I love looking at the window. And something that I was thinking today, even if you cannot do sunning because it's cloudy, because sometimes there are parts of the world they don't receive a lot of sun, but you can do clouding. I call it clouding or skying. Remember when we were children and we were outside and we saw the clouds? Oh, that cloud is like
shapes of the clouds.
Shapes, yes. Oh, that cloud, it's like a dragon. That cloud is like a bear. And you can, delineate the cloud with your eyes. And that's an amazing exercise too. You are outside. Or the sky, to see the blue of the sky.
And without your eyes closed, so you can do it with your eyes open and blinking a lot if it's too bright as well. And it is a very good exercise as well.
Yeah. I love biking, and I go biking and I see the trees. It's like like children do, innocence, playful.
So
we have to go back,
looking at things with curiosity, playfully.
That's it.
The way that you're seeing
you
as well. Yeah. So in a way that your eyes don't get bored, or give them some stimuli, new things.
Yeah.
to look at details, etc. etc. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a very good
Yeah.
advice, Diana. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
can you help me to answer a few questions
Let's
that I
see.
have in
Yes.
here? Yes.
Mhm.
How many times a day should I do it, or for how long?
Sunning, palming,
Sunning.
sunning. Are
Sunning.
we
Let's
talking about
sunning?
sunning?
Yeah.
Well, you can do it. I would prefer the morning, the afternoon near sunset hours. That's the golden hour. It's beautiful. That's wonderful. Because preferable with the sun at this level, even in the morning or in the afternoon, near the evening, before sunset. It's because if you do it at this time, for example, here it's 2:30, and the sun is above, and you do this, so
And
your
you can
neck
hurt
will be
yourself in your neck, exactly.
yes,
So it's better to do it when the sun is a bit lower or it's starting to rise.
That's it.
So you don't force your neck in order to do this.
Yes.
So if it's at your eye level, more or less,
That's it.
you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. And as Maya was telling, she devised maybe 5-10 minutes in the morning, 5-10 minutes in the afternoon, and all that. And once you get used to it, you will love it. You will love it because you will need it. Your eyes will tell you innerly, please take me to the sun, take me to the sun, or at least take me outside. Take me outside, even if it's cloudy. I love watching the clouds in a rainy day. I love it because at that time you can see it directly to the clouds. The sun is there. We know that the sun is always there, but with the clouds, you can see even the different colors that the clouds have, the different grays that you can discover. Seeing the raindrops, I love that. I'm passionate about this because I've discovered a new world, the natural world. So anytime you please, taking care of the sun, you have to respect this beautiful astral figure, Yeah.
The sun.
Yeah. And I'm so happy because this time when I did my lab works, when I went to the doctor, she told me, wow, your vitamin D is above level. And I said, wow, that's good, because that's another good thing about the sun.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Diana.
You're welcome.
For your testimonial and your advice.
Thank you.
And well, I think we have mentioned everything already. Thanks very much. I'm just going to remind you about the dates. Tomorrow we are releasing video number 3 about emotions. Let me see, it's in here. Yes, September 26th, and the live will be on Thursday, September 28th, and then the release, this one will be about the emotions, very interesting one, and then lesson 4 on September 29th, and the live will be October 1st. Take a picture, a screenshot of this in order not to miss the dates. But anyway, you will be receiving it via email if you are registered to our course. And it's time to say goodbye already. I'm just going to remove this, and I'm just going to say goodbye. Natalia, any questions that we missed? I think we more or less answered to everything.
I read a lot of comments, surprising, with people so surprised about the testimonials we received today. So I am very nice environment here in the chat.
Yeah. Let me see. Amazing. I have ADM, and now it's macular degeneration, and now there is lots of hope with this technique. Absolutely. Maya's testimony was amazing. Wonderful testimony of blinking, palming, and sunning. Yes, thanks, Petra, saying the great tears in my eyes. I think this was about Maya's testimonial. Barbara say thank, it's amazing. is there any specific quality when it comes to pinhole glasses that we should look for before purchasing them? What would you say in here, Natalia?
Not at the beginning. If you're about to try what pinhole glasses are, try with the cheapest one. No, it's not a problem. There are some people that can create the pinholes themselves with a plastic and holes. So no worries about that. Try, and then if you want a more beautiful glass, I refer
Or more
to the
fashionable glasses like these
Eh,
ones, yeah, spend a little bit. But we would recommend first to get the cheap ones, get used to them, and if you enjoy them, go for a good ones. Yeah. So you can get them actually in Amazon, Mercado Libre, eBay, and they are really, really cheap. No more than $5 or €5. Not at all. But I think it's time to say goodbye already. We are here just a few people. Maya and Sandra, the other ones had to leave already. Thank you very much for your testimonial. Amazing to talk with you, Sandra, Diana, Maya, Natalia. Thank you very much. Remember that we are releasing tomorrow the next video. And thank you very much for being here today. This hour and 15 minutes, that's quite a lot. Thanks very much and see you soon. Bye-bye.